Nah bro, I've had enough. I'm actually fuming. Like I'm sitting there watching the Europa League Final, 90 minutes of nonsense, and I'm thinking to myself, how did we not see this coming? But we did, didn't we? Let's be real, we all saw it. This ain't some shocking twist. This isn't some one-off mistake. This was written in the script from months ago. Rúben Amorim bottled it, and United bottled it with him. And now, after the biggest embarrassment of the season, after we've thrown away a European trophy to Spurs of all teams, and we're out here celebrating, nah, that's disgraceful. The standards are gone. Let's start with the biggest joke of all. Amorim and his little obsession with 3-4-3. He's clinging to this formation like it's a family heirloom. Like changing shape mid-game is some sort of crime. Bro, you're losing a final. Change something. We're down 1-0, chasing the game, and man's still running 3 centre-backs and 2 wing-backs like it's a training session. You're telling me you can't shift to a back 4, throw an extra body in midfield, and actually try to win the game? He stuck with that shape till the final whistle. And for what? Predictability, stagnation. Spurs read us like a book. Everyone could see what needed to happen except Amorim. And that's been the story of this man's season. Like seriously, even Postecoglou changed his tactics and went more defensive after getting that first goal. And the worst thing is, United fans are still defending him, saying that he was right for sticking with his tactics and dying on his sword. Let's talk about Mason Mount, because starting him was criminal. This is a European final. You need your most dangerous, most dynamic players. And instead of picking Garnacho or literally anyone else, Amorim said, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna pick Mason Mount. Mount has offered basically nothing this season. Who plays like he's allergic to risk? Who gets lost in every big game? He was nowhere to be seen in this final. Like literally, where was he? Garnacho came on and in 5 minutes showed more urgency, more drive, more intent than Mount did in 70. Why are we starting Mount in the biggest game of the season when we've got killers on the bench? Why? That's incompetence. Same thing with Rasmus Højlund. He's been in horrid form. So why, in the biggest moment, is Amorim sticking with a striker who hasn't looked threatening for months? And people might say, who else could he have started? But bro, I'm not hearing that, because even Ten Hag found a way to win the FA Cup with Bruno as the false 9. So I'm just not hearing it. And Luke Shaw, I get it. On his day, one of the best left backs around. But he's just come back from injury. No rhythm, no sharpness, no match fitness. And what happens? He looks rusty, partly at fault for the goal, gets exposed. This was predictable. And it's not even about Shaw, it's about the decision to play him. You've got other options, you've got fresh legs. But once again, Amorim sticks with names, not form. Sentiment over logic. You can't afford that in a final. Now let's talk about our attack, or should I say, the lack of it. Because what the hell was that? Lumping balls into the box like it's Sunday League. No patterns, no combinations, no inventiveness. It was just cross, cross, cross. It was painful to watch. We just looked clueless. We had talent on the pitch, and the plan was basically, hope Maguire gets his head on it. This is a European final. You've had days to prepare. And that's your grand plan? It's embarrassing. And then there's the energy. Or again, the lack of it. Bro, this is a final. You expect blood, sweat, madness. But we came out looking like we were doing a warm-up. Where was the pressing? Where was the urgency? Where was the fight? The midfield was a joke. Spurs controlled it without breaking a sweat. And it's not just this one game. Amorim's teams have looked tired for weeks. You know why? Because he doesn't rotate. He runs the same 11 into the ground. Spurs made 10 changes before the final. 10. We made 1, and it showed. And of course, the substitutions. 70th minute before a single change. You're losing a final and you wait that long to do anything? Garnacho, Xerxes, Mainu, all on the bench, all sitting there watching the game fade away. By the time they came on, it was already too late. And then what does Amorim do? Puts Harry Maguire up front, like we're in year 9 at lunchtime and someone's saying, screw it, big man up top. It's a joke. You had creative, technical players ready to change the game, and your move is to lump it to Maguire. I don't even know what to say to that. And even after conceding, we had still 5 defenders on the pitch, still 3 centre-backs, still 2 wing-backs. Spurs weren't even attacking anymore. They shut up shop and said, come break us down. And Amorim responded with, more defenders. It's like he was managing scared. You're losing a final. Go all in, leave one at the back if you have to, but do something instead, nothing. This goes deeper than one game, because even in the lead up, we messed it all up. Amorim didn't rotate, didn't rest players, didn't plan ahead. Meanwhile, Tottenham took it seriously, managed their squad, rested legs, came in fresh and focused. We came in like it was just another game. It wasn't. And after all that, after bottling it, after throwing away a winnable final, after embarrassing the badge, the club still has a party. It's a disgrace. This ain't Manchester United. Not the club I grew up watching. Not the club that used to care about winning. Sir Alex would have cancelled holidays for this. Amorim, he's out here sipping bubbly like he just won the treble. Let me ask you something. Do you trust this manager? Do you honestly look at Amorim and think, yeah, this guy's gonna win us trophies? Because I don't. And this final, this was the final nail in the coffin. This was Amorim in HD. Everything he's done wrong, all season, playing out on the biggest stage. And instead of fixing it, instead of learning, instead of adapting, he doubled down. And now we're left with nothing. Nothing but excuses, nothing but parties. So don't tell me it was just one bad game. Don't tell me we need to give him time. He had time, he had the stage, and he bottled it. This ain't about one match, this is about what we're becoming. A club that dances after defeat, a manager that refuses to grow, a team that plays scared in finals. That ain't Manchester United. So yeah, I'm fuming. And you should be too. Because if this is the future, we're in deep, deep trouble.